Toxic relationships don't always start with pain. In fact, they often begin with intense passion, promises, and butterflies. But as time passes, things begin to change slowly, subtly, and dangerously. Real love builds you up, but toxic love breaks you down. Today, I want to share the 7 major stages of a toxic relationship you should recognize before things go too far. Welcome to Mindcope, where we explore the truth behind our emotions, behaviors, and mental health. In today's video, we're uncovering the 7 stages of a toxic relationship that often feel like love, but are anything but. Don't forget to subscribe to Mindcope for more content that helps you understand yourself and protect your peace. Let's dive in. 1. Love bombing. At first, everything feels perfect. They overwhelm you with compliments, gifts, deep talks, and constant attention. You may think you've finally found the one. They might say things like, "I've never felt this way before," or "You complete me," within days of meeting. But this isn't real connection. It's love bombing. It's designed to hook you emotionally and make you dependent on their approval and affection. This stage moves fast, blinding you to any red flags that may be quietly waving in the background. This kind of intensity isn't love, it's manipulation in disguise. Second, isolation. Once they have your trust, they begin to cut you off, slowly and strategically. It starts small. They complain when you hang out with friends. They make you feel guilty for spending time with your family. They might even convince you that they're the only one who truly understands you. Little by little, you become more isolated. Your circle shrinks. You stop sharing things with people who care about you. Eventually, you find yourself alone and entirely dependent on them. This isolation gives them full control and makes it harder for you to leave when things turn dark. 3. Criticism and control. After isolation comes judgment. Suddenly, the person who used to praise you is now constantly criticizing you. They comment on your appearance, your choices, your tone of voice. They correct the way you dress, the way you speak, and even the way you think. They say things like, "I'm just trying to help," or "You'd be better if you listened to me." You start second-guessing yourself. You become afraid to be your real self. What you're experiencing is not love. It's emotional control wrapped in fake concern. You shrink while they grow. 4. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is one of the most dangerous forms of emotional abuse. You start noticing lies, contradictions, and hurtful behavior. But when you bring them up, they say things like, "That never happened." You're imagining things. You're too emotional. You always twist my words. Slowly, you begin to question your memory, your emotions, even your sanity. You wonder if it's you who's the problem. That confusion, that doubt, it's exactly what they want. This stage is designed to destroy your confidence and make you easier to control. 5. Emotional exhaustion. By this point, you're no longer the person you used to be. You feel tired all the time, mentally, emotionally, even physically. Your joy is gone. You constantly feel anxious, on edge, or numb. You're doing everything you can to make it work, but nothing seems to be enough. You're stuck in a cycle of overthinking, overgiving, and always apologizing. This isn't a rough patch, it's emotional burnout, and it's the result of constantly trying to survive in a one-sided relationship. 6. The breakup-makeup cycle. Fights become common and they get ugly. But right when you're about to walk away, your partner becomes soft again. They cry, apologize, and promise to change. For a moment, you feel hope. Maybe this time will be different, but it never is. The cycle repeats. Abuse, apology, honeymoon, abuse again, and each time you get pulled in deeper, losing more of yourself in the process. This emotional roller coaster is addicting, not because it's love, but because your nervous system has been trained to crave the highs after the lows. 7. Acceptance or escape. the final hardest step. Eventually, you reach a breaking point. You either accept the pain as your new normal and give up on yourself, or you wake up. You realize that love shouldn't hurt, confuse, or isolate you. You recognize that real love isn't control, fear, or emotional chaos. This is the hardest stage, but also the most powerful. It's where you reclaim your strength, seek support, and make the decision to walk away. Leaving a toxic relationship takes courage, but it's the only way to protect your future, your peace, and your mental health. Toxic love can leave scars, but understanding it is the first step to healing. And remember, real love doesn't hurt, confuse, or control. You deserve peace, joy, and someone who loves the real you. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Mindcope, where your healing journey always matters. Until next time, take care of you.